Okay, with the subframe down, ready to treat. I've got my wire brush attachment on the drill, and I might get a bit of the angle grinder out and try and get some of the rougher stuff off. But it don't look too bad. It's just surface rust by the looks of it. But I've got the sway bar off as well, which is over here. And what I've done is I've taken the brackets off that hold the sway bar to the subframe. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a little bit of treatment as well. And I've got them in the vise just here. I've got one here and one here ready to go. Got a wire brush and the small attachment, face covering, you know, so because you don't bring all the dust in when you're sanding it or treating it. But I've got this stuff down here as well. Okay, I'm going to try it out. Put it up here so you can see it. I've actually seen this on a video that Ed China done, and it brought the metal up quite nicely, and even he was impressed with this. So what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to pour some of it into here, and I'm going to put the brackets in there to soak for a while, and see how they come out. So let me get as much of the rust off of here as I can and clean them up, and then we'll stick them in a small bath of this Evapo-rust stuff. So let's get the camera set up and give these a de-rust. This is where I'm glad I've got one of these little vices that spin, so I can cover all angles without having to take it out of the vice. It's really good. So as you can see, it's getting there. Look like this before. I've got to spin it over now and do the rest of it. And I'm going to struggle, I think, to get in here without a sandblaster. But the idea of my videos is that you can do all this from home with your DIY tools. If I had room for a sandblaster, I'd buy one. But considering this started off looking like this. Okay, this is the other one. I'll do it in a minute. Okay, and which is probably about 10-15 minutes, where as best as we're going to get. I'm just going to do this side all around where the bolt goes here, try and clean up a bit more inside, and then we'll treat it with some of this stuff. So hopefully this stuff works. I say Ed China used it in one of his videos and he quite favoured it, so let's just crack on and get these treated. It looks quite smart. I'm quite happy with the way that's coming out so far, you know. It's, yeah, as always, persistence pays off in the end, you know. You just keep persistence and patience pays off. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on. Okay, so what I've done is I've clamped it in the vise a bit more, and I started working my way around the top here. I've got a different attachment on the drill now to see if I can get in any better in the edges here. I've been working at it as well with this little toothbrush wire brush type, you know, like that. But considering it did look like this about half hour ago, you know, it's not too bad. So hopefully this is how I'm hoping the subframe will come out by the time I've finished. So I'm going to carry on, let the camera roll for a bit, and let you watch. Alright, okay, I do believe that I'm not going to get this any better than this. Maybe we can go around with it one more time with a bit of sandpaper or something. So next step, maybe a bit along here, look, but that looks a lot better than what it did. Yeah, I think just around this section here, but when you put it in comparison, like I say, from what it looked like to what it does now, you know, that's a lot better. Good difference. So like I said, I'm happy with this so far. You know, it's come up really well. Just like what I've been doing is using wire brush on the drill attachments. I'd like ideally, like I say, a sandblaster would be really cool. I've just not got the space for one. But that's really good for what how I've done it. So hopefully this stuff here, Evapo-rust, is really good. So I'm going to pour some of that in a container and then leave this probably overnight, and then come back in the morning and see what it looks like. So fingers crossed it works. Like I say, Ed China used this stuff in one of his videos, and he said it's really good. So let's get this in some of that. Okay, so one quick thing I want to do before I put this in a solution of here in this cup, I'm just going to give it a wipe down with some panel spray, just to make sure it's as clean as I'm going to get it. Okay, I'm going to drop that in there. Now on the back of this, it does say for best results soak for 24 hours, but you can leave it to de-rust for 1 to 12 hours depending on the rust condition. For best results, leave it to soak for 24 hours. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it overnight, and hopefully that'll come up a bit cleaner. God, look at the colour of that. Okay, so that's one. But what I might do actually is I might just stick an old bolt, right, in there with it as well, with no treatment. So just stick it in there like straight like this. And see if they come out without any treatment in it. So the time now is, in fact, let me just check my phone. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. So this time tomorrow, I've got no way of checking because I use my phone for recording, so I've got no way of actually showing you a clock out here. But what I'm going to do is leave these until 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow, so that'll be 24 hours. Okay, and then we'll bring you back to show you if it's made any difference. I can see some sort of bubbling going on already around it, around them bolts. So I'm just going to cover this over with something. And then I'll say leave it until 2:30 tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Okay, so as you see from the previous clip, it was like the fluid was like a fluorescent orangey colour. I've not taken it out. I have left it for a little bit longer than what you should do. It did stay 24 hours, but it's been a couple of days. So I'm going to take the bracket out of here and see what it looks like. So let's just see if it's made any difference. Well, it looks really good actually. Yeah, you can't see it here, can it? There you go. Let's give it a wipe down. Let's move this out of the way. Oh, quite impressed with that. Look at that. It has literally eaten all the rust that was in here that I couldn't get, and the same on there. That's really good stuff. Really impressed with that. Yeah, I'd say get some of that. So you can buy these online. They are about £4 or £5, but a little bit of work, but you know, look at the difference. That's mad. It's good stuff. But like I say, it says on the tin 24 hours. I kind of left it for a little bit longer. It's near enough 2 days, so 48 hours, and that's practically come up reasonable. I like that. That's really impressive. Right, now I did put 2 bolts in here, so let's see what's happened with these. See if this has actually come up any better. Right, yeah, a little bit better. Oh, sorry, can't see. Yeah, they're a little bit better. So, yeah, overall, quite satisfied with that product. It's good stuff. So I'll use that again. So let's crack on and get this one done, the same as I've done this one, and then I'll bring you back when it's all done. So as you see, from what it looked like, what they look like, to what they look like now, okay, there's a huge difference. It's a good product. Would I recommend this? Yeah, I would. For little bits like this, it's worth the money. You pay what you get. You know, you get what you pay for, sort of attitude. I'm well chuffed with that. So for little bits like these brackets, yeah, they're only £4 or £5 to replace, but I'm quite happy with this. And the idea of my channel is to try and save a few quid where you can. However, I've probably spent, I can't remember how much I think I paid for that. It's about £15, I think. Let me grab it. But it's good stuff. So I would recommend it. I'm sticking to it now. Let me show you the solution. That it's, there's a couple of bolts in there that hold these into place. But if I shine the light, I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, but you can actually see like the little shards. Like, look really closely, you can see all the rubbish in there. You know, you can't really see, but inside it, okay, when you look really in the light, you can actually see loads of metal flakes and little bits. So, but that's the colour that it's come out really bad. So it's worth getting. So I would get this product. So I wasn't expecting to do this little video. So if you've liked the video, leave a like, comment, anything you want down below. So for now, I want to continue up with the subframe and finish this all off, and we can get back in the car. So see you in the next video. Now.